So, I bark on a song. Fuck off.
You shake a pretty mean cake, Batman.
I'm about to waste my fucking money on the M&M Funko.
Hey! You need to stop! Help me!
That's too many of them. What are we going to do?
Sorry I'm late. Bring me that horizon. Afraid I got lost on the path of life.
You gotta go, you gotta go.
What's happening, people?
What's up, everybody?
How y'all doing? How's life?
Hopefully great. So a lot has fucking happened this week.
R.I.P. to Peanut the fucking squirrel.
Yeah, that's something that we're gonna definitely talk about because as somebody who understands the environmental laws around that, that's bullshit. It's absolute fucking bullshit.
So I wanted to just I texted this to Roland on Monday maybe.
I don't know. It's also fucked up, right? It's also fucked up. It's another thing.
So I don't know if you took notes or if you're just gonna or if you're just gonna do it off of the top of your head.
Fucking cuff, dude, because I already thought about some things. So
all right, so if you are the president of the United States, what are 5 non-political executive orders that you pass?
Oh, you didn't say non-political in the text message.
Actually, I mean, you can make them political, but I said non.
All right, well, even if they're... All right, well, they're social.
All right, that's fine. I don't care.
You said 5 executive orders?
Yeah.
One would get me killed.
Well, then maybe don't say that one then.
No, I mean, it won't get me killed now. But, if I was the president, somebody would assassinate me.
What would you
or
files or something?
My plane wouldn't work.
Oh, God.
You know what I mean? I wouldn't directly be assassinated, but I might accidentally delete myself by falling down the stairs. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like something. My brakes might not work in my car.
In your presidential motorcade, yeah.
For some reason.
So, what would your what would your first one be then?
Disclosure of UFO information.
Yeah, you would die for sure.
That's what I'm saying. As much disclosure that I could get away with without having to be assassinated by the deep state.
Didn't Jimmy Carter try to do that?
Yeah, he tried a ton of times and they wouldn't let him. They kept giving him the runaround.
Or was that Nixon that tried it first?
Nixon knew, but Nixon was one of the main. Okay, so it was Eisenhower at first, but Eisenhower is the one who created Area 51 and dealt with Roswell and everything.
Yeah.
And then Nixon was all in on it. He was all in on keeping the public in the dark about it.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And then you had Carter, who was trying, Carter tried to get to the bottom of it as much as he could by talking to NASA and the CIA and the FBI, and they just kept bouncing him back and forth. And then he eventually did get a phone call from NASA, but he didn't say anything about it. So basically, NASA would bounce. Actually, I don't even think he got it from NASA. I think he just got a phone call basically telling him something because there's witnesses his not his vice president, but it might have been Speaker of the House, and his assistant and like somebody else. They were all in the room when he got this phone call, and he was just basically sitting on the phone going,
Hmm.
and then when he hung up, he kind of just put his head in his hands. And they said he started like crying. So whatever the fuck they said to him was like nutty shit.
God damn.
So like I would want full fucking like tell me everything, and then I'll decide
And
what
then you would give it to the public?
and then I'll decide what the public should know. Yeah, but
Oh, okay.
that would definitely lead, like if I said
Like,
too much, that would lead to my death.
sorry, like
'Cause here's
before
the
you
thing,
do the
though,
second one though.
I feel like even if I did tell everybody everything, there'd still be people that are like, well, of course the government's going to tell us this because they just want us to think that way. There'd be people that wouldn't even believe me. Like, short of literally like, I could release as many videos as I want, and people would go, yeah, it's doctored tape. That's AI generated. Like, people are so fucking, like, just numb to the idea that, like, I think most people these days are like, yeah, fucking aliens exist. So
Well, that's what I'm saying. So I don't know why they try to bother to like. There's no money gain in them.
Fuck yeah,
In them,
pilgrims.
like, keeping it a secret. Like it's R.I.P. to that squirrel, dog. R.I.P.
Yeah, we're gonna
No,
talk
but
about the squirrel.
so what is your second executive order?
The opposite of fucking DEI,
Okay.
which would get me canceled, but I don't give a fuck. I'm tired of diversity, equity, and inclusion ruining all of these fucking properties. These nerdy fucking properties that don't need it. Like my first
Well, you would
executive
run into
order
some
was
legal
like,
trouble there.
you
I'm just saying.
hire on fucking merit. Hire on merit. It's illegal for companies like Disney not to hire on merit. Because there's people, right? They won't even hire, because I don't know if you remember, we went over this video like months ago where there was a guy who was like out on a date or whatever, and the chick recorded him talking about, he was a Disney executive, and she recorded him without his knowledge, but he was saying all this shit about how, like, yeah, even if you're like a black guy, they won't hire you because you're a
Right.
straight black guy. They're looking for a
Right.
gay black guy or a trans black guy. They won't hire a straight black guy. So it's not even enough to be in some minority. You won't get hired. And like, look at fucking Boeing, dude. Boeing literally was like, we're doing an initiative to hire more diverse people, not qualified pilots, diverse people. Like, I'm sorry. If like, and you know what? It's gonna sound so bad to say this, but tell me, you like, if you went into a fucking plane and the pilot came out and it was like a 20-year-old Asian woman, I would feel a lot less comfortable. Like, you want someone that's grizzled. You want someone that's older. You want someone
If
that's
it was like, an
not somebody,
80-year-old Chinese grandma,
bro. Yeah,
I would feel
not a
fine.
pilot my age. Certainly not. I would not want to get into a plane with somebody that's 23 and be like, yeah, I'm a pilot.
Well, because like you don't, unless you're Helen Keller, it doesn't, take you. It takes people years to learn how to fly and shit like that. So
Well, dude, you feel comfortable when a motherfucker that looks like Sully is behind the fucking pilot seat. You do. You do.
Sully from Uncharted.
No, Sully from the pilot that landed the plane on the Hudson River.
Oh,
That's Sully. But
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
but like if some like 20-year-old fucking dude comes out with a man bun and he's like, yo, what's up, guys?
MGK.
What's up, y'all? Word, I'm your pilot tonight. Like, I'd be like, I'm getting the fuck off this plane.
MGK is your pilot.
Yeah, like if a motherfucker that looks like fucking 6'9" comes out on and he's like, yeah, I'm your pilot. Like, you're like, we're gonna die. Like if a motherfucker that came out looking like Samuel L. Jackson was like, what's up, y'all? I'm your pilot tonight. We're gonna have a great flight. Just want to let you know it's gonna be about 2 hours and 45 minutes. So we're not serving dinner tonight, but you know, we will have snacks and what shit like that. Like a Samuel L. Jackson, like a Morgan Freeman fucking comes out, I'm safe.
I'm Morgan Freeman.
I'm safe. But that's the thing. That's why like DEI is fucking dangerous. Because you're not hiring pilots on merit. You're hiring pilots on boxes being checked.
All right. What's your third?
Third, legalize highway or high speed like railways because you can't do that in America.
Wait, that's just not legal?
No,
I
they
mean, trains can't go fast?
not you can't make high speed railways right now.
Oh.
That's why, like, remember when Elon said he was gonna make one from like going up and down California?
Uh-huh.
He hasn't been able to do it because there's so much fucking red tape around it.
Are there any dangers to it, though?
I mean, in California, probably with earthquakes, but like that's everything in California. I'm talking like if you needed one on the eastern seaboard that could take you from like Florida to fucking like right now it takes about like 3 hours to get from Virginia, 3 to 4 hours to get from Virginia to Pennsylvania. That's
You mean on a train or on a plane?
well, it's like 4.5, 5 hours on a car.
Right. Yeah,
So
nah, they wouldn't let you do that
it's like 3
because
hours on a fucking train. So a high speed railway, like imagine a high speed railway that was underground at points, so it didn't fuck with the environment, whatever. But it like went straight from the East Coast to the West Coast. You can make it
yeah,
across
that'd be sick as shit.
you can make it across the United States in like a day and a half, as opposed to
That-
3.5 days.
That would actually go really hard.
But there's so much fucking red tape around that. So like high speed railways and like high speed planes and shit like that. Like just our infrastructure in general when it comes to like travel and transport. Like shipping, like imagine being able to ship shit like that. Like dude, in fucking Japan, it takes no time at all to get from like one side of Japan to the other.
Yeah.
It takes like half a day to get from the northern point to the southern point or some shit like that.
Well, you know why we don't have the high-speed rail, right? Because the airline industry has a lobby in Washington.
Yeah, I know.
That's why.
That's one of the things. Elon fucking talked about that recently.
And
Because he was like, I'm still trying to do it.
well,
green energy as well, like fucking things like that. That'd be another thing that would probably get me fucking killed. Like if you could actually create some like it's gonna get into a fucking whole other topic about plasmoid generators and shit. But the reason that there's 2 plasmoid generators on the planet and that they're owned by private companies that are just fucking nerds that built them is because it completely deletes the need for electric companies and things like that.
right.
Because a plasma generator could run your house if it's done the right way. And you'd only need to buy one. And then you'd have it fucking forever.
So you wouldn't need to be on the grid, basically.
I mean, you'd still be paying for like cell phones and cell phone plans and Wi-Fi and shit like that. But if you bought this one-time fucking generator that ran everything in your house, minus water and things like that, like it literally is taking particles out of the fucking air and using them for power.
That's fascinating.
It's a whole crazy science that I can't take the time to go into. But the
Wouldn't that
reason
save us all so much fucking money?
that's the thing, though. You think the fucking electric companies want that?
No, probably not.
Like, it's dangerous enough for these guys to have this, to have made these. Like, they still gotta watch their fucking back.
Did they vanish?
No, but if they start a fucking
Oh, okay.
company, like they're running right now, they can run trucks with it. So they can plug a truck into it and start a truck. But if you were to like get one that could actually run a house, like that would be insane. You would never need a reason. You would need people to fix them if something.
Fork off, Daimyo. Fork off. Fork off. No, but
I see you, Daimyo.
So-
Our chat's happy. It's okay. Let the chat be happy.
Chat can be happy until Daimyo gets, thrown out of the country in March.
Hey,
Sorry, that was very bleak.
Daimyo's legal.
No, but running a generator like that, if everybody had that shit,
See,
the
because
electric
it takes no electricity.
would
It's-
all go out of business.
Yeah, but if the whole country switched over to that, you'd never need electric companies.
Well, yeah, and that's why they don't want that shit.
Exactly. So that's another dangerous thing right there.
So then,
But
what's
that's
your
green.
pick?
It's green energy, though. I don't know. It's not
My
even like an
five?
executive order. It's just like a fucking something that I would try and bring more light to.
My 5 will be funny as fuck. So you
And it
tell me
will-
your 5th, and then I will, tell you my
I
my
mean,
5.
um, my 5th executive order, I'll make it funny. All Disney Star Wars is decanonized. All of it. All of it, and the EU is reinstated.
You stole mine. Fuck. I mean, that would be base as shit. That shit is actually crazy, bro. I knew that there was a chance the PA would like go red, but I
It
did
used
not.
to be red, though. It used to be red. When we were younger, PA was red.
No, Gore and Carrie won it when we were younger. When we were like really little.
Yeah, and then after that, it was fucking red for a little while.
Obama won it twice.
It wasn't always purple, though.
It's been purple, yes, but not red. All right, so my first one,
Red.
no virgins after 30. Now, that's not how it sounds. I'm not going to get rid of virgins.
Just
But
fucking
if you-
assassinate. You just give them a hooker, like
Yes. Everyone gets hookers at the age of
everyone
29.
gets hookers. Say it's legalizing sex work.
Basically, but I don't want any virgins after 30. And so, I will change that
Fuck,
shit.
I missed a good one too. Legalize fucking psychedelic research for medication reasons.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say legalize psychedelics as a whole, because I was just gonna say base. But
Well,
yes,
yeah,
so
that would be part of it.
my first one, getting rid of virgins, but no virgins after 30 is my first one.
No virgins after 30. Dude, you could run on that and fucking win.
That's what I'm saying.
What are you
That's
writing
what I'm
on to the
saying.
government? No virgins after 30.
Everyone just gets a hooker. Period. And it just ends, bro. No virgins after 30. The government will pay for you to get a hooker, and fuck off. And then my second one, banning political ads. That's not gonna make sense, but I don't like if you're gonna have ads, make them funny or like say, "Hi, my name is Roman, and this is my favorite movie." Like that, that shit. No more of the she's bad or he's, evil or none of like that bullshit.
Well, it's funny you
Like,
say that too, because that's what Joe Rogan was basically trying to do with Donald Trump and with Kamala, but Kamala only wanted to do 45 minutes and wanted him to fly up to fucking DC for it. And he's like, well, how am I gonna? It's like the first 45 minutes to an hour of a conversation is me getting to know you. So how am I gonna actually ask you any questions in that time? So that's the only reason he didn't do it, because 45 minutes, that's not a podcast. You can't get anywhere in that time. Whereas like 3 hours with Trump, like he was grilling him on some shit. And not only that, they talked about UFC for like 45 minutes.
well, yeah, because Trump's a major fan of the UFC. It's why.
Yeah, exactly. But it was like interesting shit. Like he wanted to go into like, what do you like to do? Like what's stuff that you enjoy? Like what's like asking questions like that. That's what he was attempting to do with both of them.
Well, that's kind of my thing though, is that my second one is that I would make political ads basically like getting to know the person that's like trying to run. Cause like at this point, we're already all so polarized and like, all of the ads are all bullshit. So I would make it be that, political ads are about like what like the person's favorite video game is, what their favorite food is, which leads me to my third executive order. The I would make the national American food a Philly cheesesteak, and I don't give a fuck what any of y'all say. Okay, the Philly cheesesteak be becomes the national Philly food. All right, Pilgrim, listen to me, bro. Okay, all right. Look, I have gotten. It's been, dude. These political ads are so fucking exhausting, and 98.9% of it is just them lying. Kind of on some real shit. Kind of want to hear like, hey, what's your
Well,
favorite video game?
Pilgrim, his are also supposed to be funny.
Yeah, like mine are all meant to be funny.
Which, like, low key, the national American food really should be a fucking cheesesteak, because Pennsylvania or
That's what I'm saying.
Philadelphia was the very first capital of the United States.
Exactly.
And it also like that is like, as American of like one of the most fucking, you won't find a fucking cheesesteak in any other country. It's like the same way. So
they have them in England, but they're not.
Yeah, but you can get a fucking hamburger in England, and people will be like, "Yeah, American food is like barbecue and shit." It's like, yeah, but everyone does barbecue now. You can go any.
Yeah, but if you tell them,
you can go to any
our
state
food's a cheesesteak. Yeah.
You can go to any state and any restaurant that's not like any like normal ass restaurant. You can go to any diner, and believe me, I've done it because I've been on road trips across the entire country multiple times. Everywhere has Philly cheesesteak on the menu. It really does. It's everywhere. I had a Philly cheesesteak in fucking middle of Bumblefuck, Wyoming. Like,
did it taste like a Philly cheesesteak though?
No, but it was the same ingredients. Like, regardless, it's there. Like, it's the same fucking ingredients. It's just it's not the same. But I mean, there's no one place that makes any cheesesteak the same.
I don't believe that trickle down economics is a viable way of sustaining economic growth, and I also just do not believe in 20 percent tax on tariffs. I don't think that that'll work, but I mean, that's just me. That's like my like biggest thing. Way I see it, I'm still gonna be poor no matter fucking what. So really, it like that's just my whole view on it. So,
Well, if your
but
mindset is to stay poor, then you're gonna stay poor.
well, yeah, no, but like I'm talking about in terms of my not so much like jobs and shit like that, but like I'm saying I've I'm not gonna move up the socio-economic ladder anytime soon, no matter who is in office, because generally the same policies are being passed in terms of like economic shit, no matter what happens. So either way, the people like you and me, either way, we lose anyway. So it's not like it really matters. Which actually brings me to my fourth. So the ASPCA commercials about how you should like adopt and
Yes.
about how you should like adopt an animal and like save all of the animals. Adopt a homeless person. Hear
No,
hear me out here, okay?
no, dude. I know too many people that used to be homeless, and they would not agree with that.
People complain about homeless people, so why don't we for a full year house homeless people?
No,
Like
dude.
that would be
Okay. As somebody who's now friends with many people that have been homeless, they would not agree with that for a couple reasons. One of which being that just because you adopt a homeless person does not mean that they're instantaneously going to be fucking sober and not still gunning for crack
I'm not talking about
or gunning for.
actually I didn't really say
that's
not
our biggest,
like drug
that's our
addicts.
biggest homeless problem is
Homeless people.
addicts.
I just said homeless people, right? Yeah.
But our biggest homeless problem is addicts. A lot of them are addicts.
Or
It's not-
former veterans who went, a little
But because
Crazy.
of that, a lot of those veterans become addicts, unfortunately.
yeah.
That's why there's a such thing as the frat program in recovery, which is for police, firemen, military, EMTs. Like, so basically, like, people got to do it on their own. That's what rehabs are for. Now, I think we should open up more rehabs for people like that and make it more affordable for people to go to a rehab.
I would go a
That's
step further
what
and
it's for, though.
I would make it free, but that's just me.
Well, there is free ones, but they're fucked up. They're bad.
All right, well, I would make them quality then.
And
Like-
the thing is, you have to. Well, that's actually one of the things that fucking Trump was talking about because he's sober because of what his brother was an extreme alcoholic. So
Yeah, he said that he doesn't smoke or drink or nothing.
and one of the things that he wants to do is help addicts, which actually that's one of the things that he was starting to do before his time ended. But yeah, exactly. Like that's basically what the British did, where they're like, soldiers gonna live with you. And then they take all your shit.
All right, but the soldiers weren't.
They were British soldiers.
I'm not advocating for them to come in and steal your shit.
But
I'm just saying,
bro, Roman,
Roland, they
People
have
have
all
enough-
these sad ass commercials with cats with tears coming out of their fucking eyes, and it's like, can you please give me a home? When yet there are like millions of people that are out on the fucking street. Why don't we adopt a homeless person?
because Roman, there's people in their fucking 30s that still are living with their parents. That's basically the same thing. They're mooching.
That's true.
mooching off their parents, dude. Like there's addicts that do that. Like I know
That's
all
true.
the fuck about this. That's why
That is very, very true.
that would
All
have
right.
worked.
My fifth one, and then we will talk about Peter the Squirrel or
Peanut.
whatever dude's.
Peanut the squirrel. Fucking Peter.
Shut the fuck up, Roland. Okay, I don't know shit about this. Okay, no. Okay, my fifth one. I would give every person. This is gonna cause a lot of chaos here, but it would be fun. This is a made up world, so I can do whatever the fuck that I would want to.
Everyone gets a
I would
gun.
give every person access to time travel. But the caveat is they can only use it once. So they would have to be like selective. with
Somebody
it.
goes back and saves Hitler.
That would be on me.
That would be on you. That
Fuck,
would be
I
on
didn't think of that.
Yeah.
I would think
You
that there would be people that would like go back and like
Somebody
goes
goes back.
stop JFK from getting shot or stop like Martin Luther King from
Somebody
getting
goes
shot.
back and kills Jesus Christ when he's a fucking baby.
That wouldn't really change much though.
Yeah, it would. It fucking would.
Yeah,
It would change all.
Yeah.
Christianity wouldn't exist.
that's true. We would be like an atheist world. I think a giant pot of spaghetti would probably solve most of the world's issues. Exactly, Jake.
I had a lot of spaghetti last night for dinner, so
Round trip? Yes. Round trip. You can only do it once. So, like, you can, like, say that I chose to go and see, like, the Woodstock concert. I could go there, stay there for as long as I want to, and then come back. But that's the only time that you can never do it. You can choose any time period. You can do anything.
Effect, dude. Butterfly effect.
But you can only do it once.
Butterfly effect, dude.
I'm saying it would cause chaos, and it's not. This isn't a real world
One person.
scenario.
There's so many movies where one person does something.
Yeah, I would probably invest too. If I'm being honest with you,
I'm investing in fucking Bitcoin, but as soon as it comes out, take all my money right before it drops.
Dude, you would be a billionaire.
Yeah, and I'd buy fucking Star Wars from Disney. And the rights.
I don't know if they want to give that shit up. I mean, how much did they buy it from George for?
I'd buy it from George first.
Fucking Yo, no. Okay, I would go back in time, and I would have it be that George, like, I would talk George out of selling. I would talk George out.
Yeah, can you bring, like, video footage with you? Like, can you bring the movies that they're going to make and show them to him?
Well, can you do that with time travel?
Or would it just cease to exist because you're there at a time that it doesn't exist?
Fuck.
But, like, let's say it doesn't. Let's say, like, if I went back right now, right, with, like, Disney Plus on my fucking phone, and I just screen recorded all of it. Like, it's a video now. It's like on a hard drive, maybe. And I plugged the hard drive in with, like, dates and times and timestamps of everything. Like, everything from fucking The Force Awakens to the firing of Gina Carano and, like, The Acolyte. And I give them, like, a couple weeks to watch all this shit. I'm like, just do it. Just trust me.
Would it be...
You have to get to George
Race,
Lucas first, though. You'd have to get to him first. You need a lot of time. You need to go back to, like, 2010, 2011.
Well, but then you play with the rules of time travel, because does screen recording exist then? You know You know what I'm saying?
I don't
Like,
think so.
so
Oh, dude, I'm
then,
sure she is. That's fucking awesome. I would love to meet her.
oh, you got to meet Gina. That's actually cool. It's nice.
She's
So
a sweet. She seems like a sweetheart.
what the fuck happened to this Peanut dude? Peanut the fucking squirrel? I keep seeing memes. What happened to him?
So there's a family. By the way, people are saying the most fucked up shit, dude. They're like, good thing the MAGA squirrel's dead. Um,
Huh?
it's not a fucking MAGA squirrel. Uh, it was actually a family of immigrants who, like, yeah, happened to be Trump supporters. But the one chick is an immigrant from Germany, and her husband, I'm blanking on where he's from, but they're both Americans, and they had found a baby fucking squirrel like years ago and raised it. So, and this is in New York. Keep in mind that in New York right now, there is a massive homeless problem. There's a massive fucking crime problem. But this is what they're spending taxpayers' dollars on, is to go to this person's house and do what they did. And somebody fucking snitched on the family that they had a squirrel as a pet. No one cared. No one had a problem with this. My grandfather used to have a pet squirrel when he was younger. Same
Is it
thing.
not legal for people to have a squirrel as a pet?
It's not legal, but it's not illegal. You know how many people fucking do that? Like in Texas, it's completely legal to own a fucking ostrich. A motherfucker in Newtown, Pennsylvania had an emu.
Really?
Yeah, it got out over the summer. There was an emu walking around Newtown.
Wait. I thought that got because there's like a petting zoo there. I thought that's how it got out.
No.
Oh. So there's just some fucker who like, just like owns like, an emu. That's just crazy.
Right. But the point being is that these people raised a squirrel. It's completely fucking domesticated. It was fed. It was trained to be with people. The guy made videos with it. They did the same thing with the baby raccoon that they found. Because if the mother dies, the animal's gonna fucking die. And apparently it was same type of situation. Like they found a squirrel hit. There was a baby not far from it. They took the baby in. They raised the baby. They took care of the baby. Same thing going with the raccoon. Some fucking Karen, or I'm sure, or something, snitched on them to Fish and Wildlife. They showed up with guns drawn to this person's house.
It's fucking drawn.
They forced the husband to stay outside, threatened the wife who's trying to fucking protect their pets. Their pets, right? So the government can come into your house and take your fucking pet and kill it. Because that's what they did. They killed them. They killed the squirrel and they killed the raccoon. Because of, quote, rabies. The animals are completely domesticated. They've been domesticated their entire lives. So you know how you test for rabies? They cut the fucking head off. There's no testing for rabies.
Fuck.
Yeah. So because when they grabbed the squirrel, I'm not fucking crying. I'm fucking in a great mood. So
I'm chilling.
I'm more upset over this fucking squirrel and the raccoon. Because, okay, I'm allowed to have my python right here. She gets 6 foot when she's a full adult. Right now she's 2.5 feet. Like, she's a sweetheart. I know that. She's not going to hurt a fly, whether you like snakes or not. Like, she's more afraid of her own shadow than she is of fucking anything. And she's completely fucking domesticated. But I'm allowed to have that. But this person can't have a fucking squirrel. They're everywhere outside. You're worried about it spreading rabies. When there's fucking a million squirrels in New York. Millions of them. In Pennsylvania and everywhere. If squirrels were giving people fucking rabies, they'd be killing squirrels on sight. There's rats the size of a fucking cat all over New York. But that's fine. So they burst into these people's house. They take their fucking pets. The animals are in fear. So the squirrel fucking bites a guy because you're ripping these animals out that believe that these humans are their fucking protectors. Like, that's like someone coming in your house and fucking taking your dog. Your dog's gonna fucking fight back when you're freaking out and they're being taken away from you.
Well, yeah, of course.
So they sent, like, I think 6 fucking fish and game officers, which, by the way, you're not doing your fucking job. If that's what you're spending your fucking day doing. Anybody who truly cares about fish and game and being a fucking animal lover and shit like that, shame on those fucking officers. Shame on
Why
them.
would you kill them? That's so fucking stupid.
Because of the
Why kill
possibility
them?
that it might have rabies, you need to then cut the fucking head off and study the brain.
You can't test for that. Like,
No.
you can't, like,
No, you have to
Like
check.
Liger?
You have to check the brain.
bruh.
They took these animals and they fucking killed them.
All
These
right,
are
but like,
pets that they raised.
if the squirrel had been fucking like domesticated for its whole life, it's not gonna have
It
anything.
doesn't have rabies. Exactly. It's bullshit. So they took this family's fucking 2 pets and they killed them, basically. Now I've seen the same exact thing happen with there's a snake guy down in Florida who breeds and sells exotic snakes. Fish and Game showed up to his place at one point because of a false report that he was breeding illegal snakes, which he wasn't. And guess what they did? They ended up fucking killing a $10,000 fucking snake.
I saw that on video.
And
Yes.
crushing all
Yes.
of the eggs.
Yes. Yes. I saw that on fucking
One of
video.
the rarest fucking snakes. They destroyed the guy's company. Destroyed it
Did
completely.
he make money selling like rare snakes or something?
Dude, my manager breeds them. I know all about the fucking business.
That's crazy, bro. I feel you, Roland. I feel you. I feel you, bro. Bro, there have been times where like we have been streaming and like fucking like, trash trucks will pop up outside of my crib, and like that shit is the absolute worst because you guys probably can't hear it on my fucking Yeti, but like but I hear it and it makes it sound like y'all can hear it. So it is the fucking worst. Yeah, that was fucked up. Apparently, they didn't mean to kill it. It died while they were handling it because the
Yep.
snake was overstressed.
Yes, because that's what can happen. Like, you can stress a snake out by feeding them the wrong way. They're very delicate animals. People don't realize that. Fuck this. I'm closing my window. God damn it. It's fucking hot.
I didn't know snakes were that fragile. That's Yeah, no, I saw that shit. Dude was pissed as shit.
Yeah.
Which, like,
Dude, it's the
I'll be
same
too.
thing. There's so many of these fish and game people that show up to places like that, and they'll fucking kill your animals. So they went for the guy had nothing wrong. He was doing everything right. He had all the fucking paperwork, and they fucking killed it.
Why'd they feel the need to do that shit?
They destroyed all of its eggs first, which stressed the fucking mother out to the point where she died.
That's wild.
That's a $10,000 snake, at least, plus any of the money he would have made off of those babies. And do you know how fucking hard it is? You probably don't. To breed snakes. It's so fucking difficult to make sure the babies live. So fucking difficult.
I didn't even know that there was a fish and game
Commission? Yeah.
officers. I didn't know that like those. I didn't know that like those were a thing. Is that what animal control is?
No, animal control is completely different than fish and game.
Why not fucking call animal control if you have a fucking problem? Why call fish and game?
Because fish and game are the ones that have to go over the entire thing.
Are they cops?
Yes, they're cops.
Oh, okay.
So animal control is sent to deal with an animal like in the moment. Fish and game is like if fish and game could come to my like if we were selling illegal fucking animals at my job, fish and game could come in and shut us down.
Mm.
And they kill the animal.
Okay. So like if like
So like if I had a fucking pet squirrel, they could come into my house and fucking kill it. Apparently.
yeah, but it's not, illegal though, technically. Technically
No,
it's
not how
not.
many people fucking raise animals and let them go. Dude, it's not illegal to have a fucking coyote. Like if you raise a puppy, that's a coyote, like a little coyote pup. Like there's people that have them.
Yeah.
People have wolf dogs, which are like half wolf, half fucking husky that just get bred that way because a husky finds a fucking wolf in the middle of Alaska. Like
The only one that I
big
could
puppies.
understand if you want to raise like a, if you want to raise like a, tarantula or something, the ones that get super huge, like
They're actually harmless. Talking about a bird-eating spider, harmless.
really? Oh,
Harmless.
so they wouldn't bite you or nothing?
Their venom doesn't fuck with humans. I mean, it'll hurt. It'll really fucking hurt, and you might have to go to the hospital if you're allergic. But it's not the same,
Oh, okay.
dude. I can
You
breed. I can literally breed scorpions in my house, and no one. It's completely legal.
huh?
Completely
You
legal.
just now, yeah, you can breed them, but would you be allowed to domesticate them if you like really wanted to?
Yeah, they're domesticated.
Oh,
We sell them. We have four.
so then
three
why in the
tornadoes on my dog
fuck
right now.
was it an issue for them to have a pet squirrel?
That's what I'm saying. Because it could have caused rabies.
I
And
mean,
because it was in
I
close
could.
and because it was in close proximity with the raccoon, they had to kill the raccoon too.
That's crazy.
When these people in general were just doing a good thing by saving 2 baby animals and raising them. Imagine the fucking horror if someone came into your fucking house, the government comes into your house and takes away your fucking babies like that.
That's wild, bro.
Like my reptiles can cause salmonella. Maybe, possibly, kinda. But I've had reptiles since I was fucking 9 years old.
I mean, by that proxy, should we just not have birds because birds can give humans like, bird flu or something? Should we just not have birds then?
It's the same thing
Like,
with fucking dogs and cats can carry fucking rabies if they get bitten by an animal outside. That's why they get rabies
right.
shots. That's why
And
they get
people
rabies.
let their cats out of the fucking house all the time.
Yeah, that's why they get fucking rabies shots.
Right. But for those that don't have them, you actually run that risk. And I think if I'm not mistaken, I know I'm not the brightest bulb, but you can't stop rabies in a human once you have it, right? Like
You can get rabies shots like instantly, but you got to get like I think it's like 27 shots.
27 shots. Holy shit.
Yeah, and it's like they're like all in your fucking ass and your legs.
don't you like become like afraid of water or something, or like you can't drink water or something, like your body can't handle it?
Yeah, that's one of them.
That's insane. That's wild.
But there's
That's
so
crazy.
much more. The fact of the matter is, there's so much more important shit that New York should be focusing on, other than sending 6 officers to somebody's house, guns drawn, for the fact that they raised and domesticated a fucking squirrel and a raccoon.
Yeah, that is wild.
Like, you get people getting assaulted. You have fucking Steve Buscemi standing there on the side of the street in New York, and some dude runs up and fucking punches him in the side of the skull. That could have killed him. He's old.
I saw that, yeah.
Like, you got people just walking down the street in New York getting fucking slocked, like, or assaulted, or fucking anything worse. Like, but that's fine. We're not sending manpower out to fucking deal with that. Same fucking thing in Philly. Like, dude, I had somebody recently tell me a fucking story that they were at a job site in fucking Kensington, and they're driving through and they saw somebody fucking fall to the ground, and they called the EMTs, and the EMTs were like, yeah, you should call waste management.
You fucking serious?
I'm dead ass.
Waste management?
Because that's considered just a dead body now. Because somebody overdosed. So they're dead, they're a dead body now. They don't care.
Holy fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Don't you have to respond though if someone calls you? Isn't that your job?
Because they have so many fucking other responses because of the crime and shit like that. No. They don't even care about that area.
EMTs don't go to crime scenes.
No, because of people that are, the hospitals are so filled up.
EMTs like
Yeah, but the EMTs don't, they have to deal with the better half. So they don't even care about the homeless or addicts or anything. They're not focusing
that is crazy
on
though
like, the
that they said
problem
to call
sites.
waste management. That shit is crazy.
That's what waste management's doing, which I would hate to have that job in the city. Because you're literally taking dead bodies at this point.
No, I've
This is
considered.
coming from somebody who, like, I'm friends with a lot of former addicts, and they have, most of them have had it worse than fucking me. But it's like, that makes you lose a little bit of faith in humanity.
Well,
like there's cops that sit around there. Like there's officers that sit around there, but people will literally walk up to the cop car and use the fucking car mirror or the window as a mirror so that they can shoot a needle in their neck. And the cop's just sitting there drinking coffee. Like it's normal. Don't fucking do nothing about it.
I mean, that makes you lose faith in humanity. I lost faith in humanity the day that fucking Harambe died, bro. Like,
yeah, they didn't even trank this fucker. They just killed him.
Bro, like,
let me open my window.
No, okay. Before we move on to the next
first of all, I just gotta say, all right, why the fuck are you using blow on your leaves? It's fall. There's gonna be more leaves in like 2 hours. Why the fuck are you blowing your fucking driveway? Why? That's fucking retarded.
Oh no, bro. I want to add a 6th executive order. Don't be assholes to your fucking like neighbors, bro. Like don't be a fucking douchebag. to your like neighbors and shit like
Yeah,
that.
don't cut your fucking lawn before fucking 8 o'clock in the morning. Don't fucking let your dog out at 5 in the morning if you know it's gonna bark at every sound it hears. Like, figure it the fuck out.
Also, y'all might say that I am out of pocket for this take, but I don't care. They should have killed the kid that got in with Harambe and not actually Harambe.
Yo, YouTube's not gonna fucking like that.
I don't give a shit, bro. Harambe didn't do anything wrong. It was the fucking kid. The kid should have known better. I don't care if his parents see this shit.
The kid
I don't care.
The kid fell in. Because his
Okay,
parents were
so
retarded.
fucking what?
Because his parents were fucking stupid.
Okay, then throw the fucking parents in jail then. Harambe should not have died. I don't care. Okay? Harambe looked like...
The parents definitely should have been in trouble for child endangerment, but they weren't. They should have.
Yeah. Yeah. But,
like, bro, I'll tell you, working with people, man, like, I have some dumb motherfuckers. There's some dumb motherfuckers that come into my store.
dude, there's dumb people everywhere.
Like, people ask me, like, yo, can I put, like, clownfish in this tank with, like, angelfish or, like, a bass? I'm like, saltwater with freshwater? Like, have you seen fucking Nemo? It's the ocean.
You know what's funny?
Have you ever seen a
probably
fucking
did see
clownfish?
Nemo.
Have you ever seen a clownfish in the fucking Delaware River? Like, have you seen a shark? Like, brain dead shit.
Clownfish in the Delaware River.
Well, what if I just put like a little bit of salt in the water so like it's half salt and half fresh water? I'm like, so you'll kill both of them. Like, that's not how that works. It's fucking retarded. Like,
I don't study
I
fish
thought-
and
I
even
thought
I know
the
that
difference-
shit.
dude, I thought the difference between salt and fresh water was common knowledge.
Yeah, like people that are stranded at sea can't drink the salt water because like
Exactly.
it does something to your body because it's like
Dehydrates you.
it's more than just salt, right? Like
No, it
there's like more
dehydrates
shit in it.
you- It dehydrates you rapidly.
Yeah.
So you'll start getting delusional because you're dehydrated.
Yes.
If you drink salt water, you'll become delusional.
But why though?
Because
What's
the
in it?
salt is getting into your body.
Okay.
You're literally just deleting any moisture from your body because the salt's soaking it up and you fucking get dehydrated. So if you're dehydrated, you become delusional the same way that if you haven't eaten in fucking 6 days, you become delusional. If you're drinking salt water and salt water alone, you become delusional.
Right.
That's
And
why
people
when I
don't-
look at fucking certain water bottles, like, and it says sodium on the water bottle, I'm like, I'm not buying this water.
What's wrong
That's
with
why
sodium?
that's why you can drink fucking, what's the one water company? The bottled water that's like at every movie theater.
Dasani? I got
Dasani.
it right here.
That is,
I got it right here.
yeah, with the green cap.
Yep.
Look at the label. Does it say sodium?
Yep. Yep.
That's why you're still thirsty after you're done drinking that.
I'm still gonna drink it anyway.
I know, but I'm just telling you, it's such a low amount, but it's still there because it makes you buy more water bottles from them.
Is that why that's there?
That's the reason, yeah.
Ah. I thought that they purify the water in springs and shit like that. And like that's what
Yeah,
they
there
like
ain't
you know
no
put in our
fucking
water.
sodium in the springs. That's additive.
Ah. So
Dasani tastes
some
different.
companies just put sodium into their water? That's so stupid.
Yeah, if you want to drink fucking perfect water, you got to drink like fucking. You're not gonna get any minerals from it. Like some water, you want to have some minerals in it because that's gonna help you. It helps your fucking your body. But like sodium's not one of them. And also, you really don't want anything like pure H2O is going to be fucking great, but you're not going to get any minerals from it.
I mean,
Like, I could drink RO water, like reverse osmosis water. Like, you can drink that. But that's what people use for fucking fish tanks because it's pure H2O and you can add whatever you fucking need to it to get it to the right levels for animals.
okay.
I don't use RO. I use tap water with a conditioner that lowers or heightens like whatever needs to be lowered or heightened when I add in the
Tap
conditioner.
water is drinkable, but y'all shouldn't drink that shit. That shit's nasty.
Oh yeah, but like you got to think like fish are breathing it.
Yeah.
It's going through their gills, which is their lungs. So
Yeah.
if the water's too like on a pH scale, if the water's too hard or too soft, they'll die. If your phosphates are too high, or your
That's
nitrates,
fascinating.
if your phosphates are too high, your nitrates are too low, your nitrites are too high or too low, ammonia levels, like all that stuff fucking matters. Your pH.
That's fascinating.
Yeah,
I
because
actually didn't know
some
that.
stuff needs a higher pH, some stuff needs a lower pH, some stuff needs a high phosphate level, some stuff needs a low phosphate level, and the same thing with ammonia, nitrate, nitrite. I test for all that stuff. In fact, I have a fucking test kit right here. I can show you real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, and then we can
Just
we
for
can get
fucking
this
visual. Just for a visual fucking reference.
Yeah. And then we can get to some Halo talk. Ooh.
See? So it's like, yeah, it's nitrate, ammonia, nitrite, pH,
Ammonia. That's not good for you to have.
phosphate. Yeah, but it needs to be in your water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, tests pH, high range pH, ammonia, nitrate, nitrite, measures pH, high range pH, ammonia. Yep. There's a full-on fucking test
Interesting.
kit.
Interesting.
What's important?
Huh.
But all that stuff's in your water. Like, for instance, in the tap water, we have people like, so city water instead of well water. Like, well water, once you have your well water tested, you know exactly what you got to do. Whereas, like, with fresh water, not fresh water, like city water, if you're using city water, then the city will change things and they might send you a pamphlet in the mail, maybe, or it'll be on their website of like, hey, we upped the phosphate level for this reason.
Hey,
or that reason.
why
But that won't affect humans or animal, like humans or like dogs and cats and reptiles and stuff like that. It's not going to affect them. But if you're putting it into your fish tank now and you're expecting it to be at the same level, that could cause drastic changes. I've seen people lose thousands of dollars because the city fucking ups their phosphate level or their nitrate level, and that'll kill somebody's like $10,000 fucking fish tank that's saltwater with these expensive ass saltwater fish and like coral and shit.
So why the hell does this have magnesium in here? This shit's gonna kill me.
No, magnesium's in there to help with bones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with like
so
your
this isn't
bones.
totally bad for me to drink. It's probably just
No, like, but that they hide sodium in there because sodium's the thing that makes you, when you finish that water bottle, you're like, I need another water bottle. I'm still thirsty.
I got one right here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
like, I bet you this Gatorade has fucking sodium in it. Yeah, 12%.
Well, Gatorade's just water but flavored anyway, so. But Halo's 20th anniversary, though, huh?
Halo 2's 20th anniversary.
Yeah.
Is coming up on November 9th. And
that's sick.
Let me see if I can find the article.
It dropped on November 9th, 2004. Holy fuck. Wow. We were 3 and my brother was less than a month old. That's just crazy.
Halo MCC. Yeah, here it is.
Wild shit.
So let me share my screen because this is just pretty fucking cool. Uh, 343 Industries, which is now known as Halo Studios, is celebrating Halo 2's upcoming 20th anniversary by adding the game's original E3 2003 demo to Halo the Master Chief Collection. The demo showed off a section of gameplay that was removed from Halo 2 upon release and has been a subject of intrigue for 2 decades. The demo will be added to Halo MCC through a Steam Workshop mod on November 9th, 2024.
Ooh, okay. I gotta re-download Steam.
They recovered the original game file to create the E3 demo inside the Master Chief Collection, which required a great deal of effort as it was developed in an antiquated version of the Halo engine. This put us in a bit of a quandary, said Kenneth Peters, Halo senior franchise writer. Even the original executable is difficult to, or even the original executable is difficult to work with, as you need an Xbox developer kit to get it to boot, which is in an increasingly short supply even within the studio. What the fuck just happened? Fucking ad.
At least there's no more like politics ads, which is nice.
Oh yeah, but now in 2024 we have the dig site developed tools to analyze and automate upporting old assets and the unearthed knowledge to know why Bungie built things the way they did in the demo.
Interesting.
Yeah, they're also adding Halo. They're also adding the Halo 2 Master Chief right here to Halo Infinite.
I love that.
Which is the best looking fucking Spartan armor. Yeah, so today, I think yesterday, I think the update dropped. Here, let me see. I'll find the actual video because that'll just be better to go through it.
It sounds like they're actually doing, they're actually, like, it seems like the Halo team's actually, so far, doing, like, an okay job. It seems like. So, I hope that they...
Yeah, we haven't gotten any fucking legitimately, like, new content in forever in the game. But what's nice is this right here. Here's the trailer. The MA5K Avenger, which the MA5K is a gun from that book, Ghost of Onyx, which is a great fucking Halo book. And it's a gun that people have wanted in the game since like 2008 or 9 when that book came out. So we're getting a new gun, but it essentially is a mixture between the SMG and the assault rifle. So it's not like it's more so just aesthetically different, but it has a higher fire rate. But I did see gameplay of the gun itself, and it looks like it fucking runs really well. That's really cool. Throwback maps and settings. So they're basically recreated a ton of famous Halo 2 maps.
Yeah, this is cool.
And then they have Halo 2 gameplay on it. So there's no grapple, there's no like clamber, like to jump over fucking walls. Like it's literally just Halo 2, but with a new skin on it.
Yo, I'm actually digging this.
Which I think it's really cool because it's the same exact gameplay as Halo 2, just a little bit different.
I'm digging this actually.
Victory is in reach.
That's the fucking Arbiter. Dude, they'll add fucking Spartan armor that makes you look like an elite before adding playable elites back. Like, what the fuck? That's so whack. That's so fucking whack. Like, just give us playable elites. It's what everybody's wanted. They stopped that
them after
Reach. After Reach. Reach was
3,
the last
right?
game.
Yeah.
Like, literally after Halo Reach was the last time you could play as a playable elite.
But yet, Arbiter's been in all of the games though since. So
yeah, and he's mentioned in Infinite. No, he's not in 4 and he's not in Infinite, but he's mentioned in Infinite and he's in 5.
I'm saying he couldn't have had a mission in 5. Like,
what? Is it just me, or is it starting to look a lot like Halo 2? And then he says, and they made us share the rock. What? Remember? Sergeant Johnson? I do. See? Thank you.
that's supposed to be.
Dude, they don't have any of the fucking red versus blue guys anymore. But they would have been there.
Is that supposed to be Caboose? Is that who he's supposed to sound like?
I think so. But he doesn't.
Not my Caboose. Not mine. I need to find an X. An X. That is a plus sign. I need to find an X.
I will be playing that though, because I want to check out the third person firefight. So what you can do is you can do third person on multiplayer matches, but they have to be custom game though. The only thing with that is the reticle doesn't quite line up, so I think that's why you don't have third person in the multiplayer. And the problem with having third person in the multiplayer is you get wall peeks so fucking easy. So I think it's a good idea to keep it out of there, kind of like what Zombies does with Black Ops. Like, you can be third person in Zombies. So I think that works.
So I wanted to ask you, are you digging so far what the new Halo team has been doing? Or
I'm digging the idea of what they're going to be doing. Right now, we've gotten no real new content except for this gun and the third-person mode for Firefight. It's all reused content. So, like, they added in Infection, but Infection's like a game mode that Halo created back in 2004 or 7. Maybe it was 7 for Halo 3. But Infection first fucking became like a game mode, like in there. You have them adding in guns. Like, so we got the MA5K, but we still don't have a plasma rifle. We still don't have a beam rifle. We still don't have a fucking Covenant carbine. Like, there's still no fucking SMG in this game. There's still no dual wielding. Like, there's still no fucking Falcon, which everybody wants the Falcon back. The helicopter where you could have from Halo Reach, where you could have a person on either side. Like, that was the shit, dude. Picking up the homies in the Falcon and just fucking flying in and just gunning shit down. Like, that was so fucking fun.
See, people say GTA Online revolutionized playing with your friends online, but there was nothing like picking up your homies in a Halo Online game and just
Oh, dude, when you're like, yo, I got the fucking Warthog. Yo, yeah. I'm coming in with the Falcon. Get ready, boys. You just fucking fly in, pick the homies up. Because you could fly over objectives, drop the homie down real quick, steal the fucking objective, swim back around, pick them up. Like, oh, dude. Too good. So they're
Yeah.
really basing this on nostalgia for this update, and I'm okay with it. Like, I'll check out the Halo 2 mode. I'll play that probably. I'll take a break from playing some Black Ops.
How is Black Ops 6 anyway? Is it good?
I have a lot of fun in multiplayer. SMGs are fucking broken.
How's the story?
The story's pretty good. It's fairly interesting too. There's a lot of things they changed. So there's a mission where you're in Desert Storm,
Oh,
and it's open world.
what?
So you can go to your direct objectives and just get the mission done as quickly as you can, or you can do like an extra 20 side quests, which I did them all.
Really?
So you have like recon troops for the British, the SAS, that you can go and fucking find and like do recon missions for these SAS recon troops. Or there's like, so what I did was there's a crashed Black Hawk,
Mm-hmm.
and there's an American like colonel there, so you can like go and talk to the colonel. You have to defend the point with him, and then he gives you the ability to call in a Blackbird,
Ah,
which is fucking cool.
it
Or
sounds cool as hell.
yeah, like a spot, like a maybe it's not, no, because the Blackbird's wrong. It's the it's a stealth bomber. I forget the exact fucking name for it, but it's a stealth. You can call it a stealth bomber. There's another mission where, like, if you take out all the SAM sites, like the surface to air missiles, if you take out all the enemy SAM sites for Saddam Hussein, like if you kill him or kill all of his SAM sites, I guess, then you get a helicopter that you can also call in. So you can call in a fucking airstrike and a helicopter, which is fucking really OP for that mission. You're gonna need both of them going through that. So I highly recommend you just do the shit. But then there's also, you can pick up money throughout this campaign, right? So if you, and Woods will tell you that when you get to the Rook, which is like your safe house in between missions,
Yeah. Yeah.
upgrade the safe house so you can get a firing range, a engineering station, and the armory. If you get all three of them, you can put perks on your character during the campaign that don't go away.
Interesting.
So you can have perks, and then you can actually unlock guns from the camp. Like in campaign, you can unlock models for multiplayer. So like I have a Jackal SMG.
This actually sounds like a very in-depth COD that like we haven't had in years.
It is, and there's a lot of fucking Easter eggs. Like even in the house, like there's shit you have to use a black light to like do all this shit. You can get stuff for doing it. You get money for doing it. During that mission, you can pick up a fuck ton of cash, which I highly recommend doing all the things. You can hear radio signals, and the radio signals, once you tune them to the right station, then you can hear like codes, and then you have to find a safe that's near those codes, and you can go to that safe, and you get money from that. You can level up like the other members of your squad. You can get different vehicles.
I get paid today, so
But the
I kind
story
of wanted to hear your point of
it's
view.
on Game Pass,
before
dude.
What?
It's on Game Pass.
Is it really?
It's on Game Pass, yeah.
Well,
That's why I play it. I didn't buy it.
you didn't buy it? Oh. Well, I have. It's on PS5, right?
Yeah. So you can buy it.
Yeah. So.
We can still play together though.
Oh, yeah, because of the like
Cross
Warzone thing, right?
Well, no, just multiplayer and zombies and everything. We can play it. We can talk in Discord.
Oh, word.
So I beat the campaign. There's a mission where there's zombies in the mission.
What?
Because you're like this, you get basically you're going into this fucking bio lab, and your gas mask breaks, and you start tripping, and you're by yourself. The mission's kind of fucking creepy because there's mannequins everywhere, and then like you'll turn around from the mannequins and turn back around, and they're all like like right fucking next to you, like on you.
Sounds like some Outlast type shit, bro.
Yeah, and like there's times that I'd walk past mannequins and I'd hear like, and I'd turn around and the mannequin's like fucking right in front of me. Like they're running up behind you and they stop when you turn around. Like they can't move if you're looking at them. It's like the Weeping Angels from fucking Doctor Who.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like they can't move if you're looking at them, but the mannequins will move. And there's one part where they shift. They go like, and they turn into fucking zombies. And then you have to kill like 3 different zombie bosses
What?
throughout that mission. Yeah, it's pretty fucking interesting.
What? Yo, that's crazy.
So that mission's nutty. And then yeah, there's
That shit's crazy.
good shit. There's a mission where you go to fucking Bill Clinton's rally when he's running. It's like a governor rally though, so he's not president yet. But like Bill Clinton's in the game.
Is he playing the saxophone?
Bill Clinton's in the game, and there's like this hot chick up on stage with him, and I'm like, is that supposed to be Monica Lewinsky? Like,
He didn't know her.
well, yeah, probably. He's just in it for a
Is it
second.
Hillary?
No. She's not in it. Just Bill.
Imagine
But-
that.
There's
Imagine
also
that
missions-
Hillary's in Black
missions
Ops
where
6.
it gives you options, and it's pretty cool. But you get multiple options to do whatever you want in the mission, like however you want to do it. So I did have fun with that. But the ending, the one thing I will say is the ending leaves a lot open. So the story's
So
got
are they going to make a
really
7?
have to continue because when it ended, I was like, "Is that it?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I was kind of like, "Oh, that's it." Okay, wasn't bad.
So-
it wasn't good. Like it was just there.
So they probably left it on a cliffhanger then, huh?
Not even really. It's just like now we're getting the squad back together and things are gonna happen. It's like, all
I'll
right,
play it.
cool, but multiplayer is crazy. The omnidirectional movement is quite fun once you get used to it. So you can like sprint in any direction. You can sprint forward, backwards, left, right. You can dive backwards, dive left, dive right, dive forward. Like it's once
So-
you get used to it, it's pretty fucking useful. It'll take you a
So-
minute or two to get used to it, though. Probably a couple matches before you're used to it. And the zombies,
Are they hard?
It gets difficult. I did the Easter egg for the first map the other night with Brock. I think we made it to like round 37 before because we just wanted to finish the Easter egg and extract. I think we were at round 37 when we extracted. But yeah, it was difficult. However, like I was surprised how into zombies I was. Like I didn't go down until like round fucking 30. Like I just knew when I was like, holy shit, I'm still good at this. I was fucking wild. Like my zombies, because now with the movement, dude, I'm just fucking running circles around these motherfuckers. I'm diving over zombies. I'm pulling a Saquon Barkley where I'm jumping over them backwards. Like,
Imagine.
did you see that? You saw that, right?
Yeah, man, I saw that.
I literally just did that the other night.
He was
Yeah,
fucking wasted on the New York Giants. I'll just, I'll
Yeah.
say that much. But
Fucking Monday night, I was playing zombies, and I did the backwards dive, like over like a whole fucking train of zombies. When I was going up the stairs, I backwards dived over all of them, and I was like, "Yo, I pulled a Saquon Barkley. That's fucking wild!" I just kept running. That shit's good though,
so
and you can.
I was
upgrade
thinking
your
about
guns
something.
in zombies. So,
I
like,
would-
if you're like using a certain gun in zombies, it's gonna level up your gun for multiplayer,
Oh, word.
which is nice.
That's sick.
But it is different. You can't rebuild barriers anymore. Like with the wood.
Well, yeah, I mean, this ain't Fortnite, So
Yeah, but remember in Black Ops, like OG Black Ops, like zombies would be coming through the wall, like a hole in the wall, like a window or something. You could just board it up. Can't do
yeah.
that anymore.
Oh man,
Which was
you
nice.
can't do that anymore.
It give
Damn.
you plus 10 points every time you did it. But yeah, your armor matters. You can like upgrade your armor. You can pack a punch, of course. Pack a punch is like 5K, 15K, and 30K for third pack. You got all the perks that are the sodas. You got like your Juggernog, you got your like quick revive, stamina up. Like it's all there. But there's also the gumballs from Black Ops 3, which I didn't really play. So I don't know much about the gumballs. I just know that they're perks that you can like research while you're playing the match. There's also a lot of small little Easter eggs that you can do throughout the map. Like if you like shoot this bottle in this way, like it drops a fuck ton of cash real quick or something like that.
Nice. So
That's only on the one map
something.
that I was on though. I didn't play the second map yet because I'm waiting to do that so I can get my second Easter egg. Because there's characters. So if you play with the 4 main, because you can pick whatever operator you want for zombies. If you play with the 4 that are like have a red background on them, that's technically the 4 characters you're supposed to be playing as in zombies. You get like double XP or something if you play as them.
So I was thinking about something. If you would be down, would love for the channel
Stream zombies
or do a let's play of the first 4 Halo games. 1, 2, 3, and Reach.
Yeah, I would 100% do 1, 2, 3 and Reach with you.
We can play the campaign online, right?
Well, yeah, it's cross-platform though. So like if you're playing it on your PC,
yeah, like I would have it on.
If you have Master Chief Collection on Microsoft on your computer,
I have it on. If I had it on Steam, could we do it? Because I have it on Steam.
I don't know. Maybe.
Damn.
I think you have to have a Microsoft account that you're logged. Well, if you're playing Halo Master Chief Collection online at all, you need a Microsoft account. So Steam might be connected with that.
I have one. I haven't done it in a long time. But yeah, no.
Yeah, dude,
I was just thinking
we could definitely play Halo 1, 2, and 3 and Reach. I would do it.
And I would love if you guys want us to, I would be down to do like Sea of Thieves too. That would be fun.
Yeah, but it's the same thing. You need a Microsoft account.
Have one. I just gotta remember the
if you're
password
playing on PC, dude, all you have to do is I just have to like invite your Microsoft account or you join mine.
Oh, okay.
Like I've done it. How do you think I played Sea of Thieves with like Caleb and Daimyo and them? Like they're playing.
Do they play on PC?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think Dog was talking to us on PC, but he was playing it through Xbox, I think.
Okay.
That's what I was doing. Like I'm playing it with them through my Xbox, but we're talking on Discord. So that's the thing. Like we wouldn't be able to do game chat. You'd have to get our Discord audio. Which I know there's a way to do that. So many people do that where they're talking through Discord while they're gaming on YouTube videos. I don't know how to do it, but there's people that do it. Like that's how they do.
It's something that I'm sure that we could learn how to do. I mean,
it doesn't have to be easy because so many people do it.
Yeah. But did you want to go over really quickly? Because I got to, get off here soon. Did you want to go over the Skeleton Crew trailer really fast?
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, why not? I'll pull it up.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's
Fucking cringe-inducing.
yeah.
Dude, the thing that bothers me like the most, honestly, I don't like real world music in a fucking Star Wars trailer.
They put real world music in
Yes.
that shit.
Yes. Yes.
They put Billie Eilish in that shit.
No, but I forget the name of the song. You'll know it when you hear it. But it's like, dude, we're talking Star Wars here. Like, you might as well put that fucking punk or pop song from the end of the Acolyte into this shit. But before we do that, I'll be back in just a second. I gotta grab another drink.
Word.
So just hold down the fort for like a minute.
Yeah. If it's Please by Sabrina Carpenter, I'm walking the fuck out, bro. I don't even care. Everything is getting on my nerves, bro. Like, we've like reached the point. Like, I was talking to a friend earlier. Shout out to Alex. He is a friend of the show. And bro, Roland has said this a million times. Did somebody turn on CERN? Like, are we just living in a different timeline or something? We have to be living in like the world's worst timeline or something. Like we have to be. There's no way that we're not. There's no fucking way. No way that we're not living in like the world's worst timeline. I don't know, bro. That's just crazy. It's just it's so man. But nah, seriously though, how are y'all doing though? Good? Y'all set? Y'all good? I know y'all are probably happy. I just feel upset for people that are gonna suffer a little more. But me personally, my life won't really change. I'm glad you're happy, Caleb. Genuinely, I'm glad for you. Also, why did they change the StreamYard shit? Caleb, if you're coming in here to fucking gloat, I'm not. Hold on, Discord. I'm only giving you this if you are like
If you're ready to go
not.
through that fucking trailer. No, I'm genuinely feeling pretty good. I did my part, as they say.
Hold on, where the fuck is Caleb? I'm trying to find direct messages. Oh, okay. There he is. I got him.
Can somebody check on Mark Hamill though? He might be losing his mind that Trump won. So can someone just go check on Mark
Nah, I
Hamill?
think he's good. Mark Hamill's a fucking millionaire. He's fine.
Yeah, but he's also insane, dude. Like he's wild. Somebody go check on Mark.
What's up, Caleb?
Hi.
What's up, buddy?
What's going on?
So, I have a question about what you just said.
What I just said, or what?
What Roman just said.
Oh, okay.
What did I say?
Whose life is going to be worse?
Women, in some
Why?
instances,
Why?
because they won't be in a
Able to
lot
kill
of
their own
instances.
babies?
May I finish, please?
Yes, absolutely. Sorry about that.
They will not be able to access the healthcare that they need in a lot of ways.
In what instance?
Well, if a woman is, pregnant and like she needs to her and the baby are
Mhm.
going to die
Mhm.
in a lot of states. It's going to be illegal for her in that instance to save her life, for her to get an
Wrong.
abortion. That's
Yeah.
probably going to be the whole
Wrong.
country now.
Hey, that's not
Wrong.
correct. Also, real quick, Caleb, before you get into it,
Mhm.
it was left up to each state to decide. It wasn't
So-
national.
So this is why
Nice.
you should really read the bills and read the laws. In the case of abortion, less than 2% of all abortions in the United States are done for these three combined reasons: rape, incest, or or danger to the mother's life. Less than 2%.
What is the study behind that?
The numbers produced by Planned Parenthood show that less than 2%. And I'll send you the numbers when I get them back, but I'm also kind of doing other stuff as well, so I can't just pull
Yeah,
them
no.
up.
I'm just being I'm
Less than
genuinely
2%.
curious.
So to use the extreme minority to label the entire conversation of abortion is disingenuous at best.
Mm-hmm.
And then the referendum that passed in Florida, go read it. It provides for the ability for the safety of the mother.
Yes, it does.
Well, I don't
So-
think that any person should have any restrictions on choices that they make with, their own body. Like back in 2021,
Yeah,
I
but
was
what about
vehemently
hold on.
against the I was vehemently against the mandates because I am pro-choice for everything.
Yeah, but,
So-
Which is
but
fine.
who forced the mandate for vaccinations? It wasn't.
Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe if you can't have a kid, maybe you shouldn't, I don't know, be a whore.
Yeah.
Well, if that's your view, that the government should have that they should tell people that they don't have that right
It's not
to
a right.
to make
It's
to
not
make
a right.
Hang on.
so then it wasn't
Guys,
our right to not get vaccinated then, right?
Abortion is not a right.
It was according to the Constitution.
No, it
No.
wasn't.
Not the Constitution.
It absolutely was never a right according to the Constitution.
What was Roe v. Wade?
Three justices in 1965 decided to take it upon themselves to rewrite the Constitution. The Constitution has never, the only right related to sex is in the Constitution is the right to procreate, not to kill the
Okay.
procreation. So
Rewrite, they added to it. That's not like rewriting it.
it's
That's
exactly
adding to it.
rewriting it.
You could say the same thing about women voting then in the 19th amendment.
Yeah, it's called an amendment.
Yeah,
There's no
amendment.
amendment for abortion.
Roe v. Wade was not in the Constitution.
No, it's a Supreme Court case.
Yeah, it is a Supreme Court case. That's why it's
That's
called
why there's a V in it.
Yeah. Which again, just to coming in the middle here, I understand it, but I swear to fucking God, dude.
What?
There,
What's wrong?
Roland has some neighbors that are like totally assholes and they're making like noises and shit.
They're not assholes. I just don't understand why the fuck she's leaf blowing right now. It's
And
fucking
this,
fall.
remember when this happened to me?
Yes, it's fucking
What
fall.
happened to you on stream, Caleb? That shit's crazy.
It's
I know,
fall.
it was hilarious. It was on this stream.
Yeah, I know. You're leaf blowing your driveway. There's gonna be just as many leaves tomorrow as there is today. Why?
I hope your window is open.
It's not. I closed it. Now I'm gonna get fucking hot because it's goddamn 80 degrees November.
Don't worry. We won't be going for much longer anyway. But
no, the thing here is it was left up to every state to decide.
Yeah, once again, Trump is not going to sign a national abortion bill.
No,
Bam.
he's not.
It
what
also
happens if he
would-
does?
He's not. He said he's not.
What if he does? What if he does?
I mean, we play what ifs all day.
Yeah, I mean, there's
If he does, would you be in favor of it though? I won't judge you.
Me as a
But
as a practicing Christian, absolutely. Life begins at conception.
which is
Abortion is murder, whether it's day 1 or day 180.
Yeah,
100%.
I see. I just don't know. Like, I think it's fine with the exception of like rape, incest, or like the mother's life. However, at the same time, there's a reason we have contraception. No one uses them. You know how many? Like, dude, I've been with fucking 3 women that I was in relationships with like for a long time.
Are you sure they were women?
Positive.
Sorry.
I don't know about the last one.
Positive. But
Was Roman one of them? I'm sorry, guys. I'm so
You,
dead.
Caleb.
but like here's the thing. Here's the thing. I hate to fucking be fucking blunt about it, but you know how many times you get complaints about going, I'm gonna wear a condom? No. They suck. Like, I don't care. I don't care.
No, I think you're supposed to suck.
I don't care. Yeah, literally. Like, I don't care.
And
Like,
real quick,
I'm
can
not
we
having
just
a fucking
can we-
child? Because here's the thing: I would not fucking abort it. I would not. But I also know that I am not in the fucking right state of life to fucking take care of a child. So we're fucked. But I'm gonna have to work fucking because I'm the one who's gonna be fucking working 3 jobs to make sure that this kid fucking has a life. Like, ain't gonna
Bro,
be
you
you
there?
because you're gonna make you fucking stay home and take care of it while I fucking go do everything else. So, like that would have been the fact of the matter if she got pregnant. So yeah, I'm gonna wear a fucking condom. Now there was times that I'm like, fuck it, not gonna do that. But pull-out game's strong. So like it's just like. But that still doesn't matter because sometimes that doesn't fucking work. Now,
Roland's
the one
definitely
girl
got a
I was
fucking
with,
kid.
she was on birth. So she was on birth control.
Roman, I think that's the funniest thing I've ever heard you say. That was pretty fucking
I
funny.
didn't even hear what he said.
Oh, he just whispers, Roland's definitely got a fucking kid.
No, so fucking
Bravo, man.
even if she's on birth control, don't fucking believe it. If you're a guy out there, don't fuck like even if you see her fucking take those pills, don't trust that shit. Pull the fuck out anyway. If you're not ready to have a kid. Because then you won't have to deal with the whole abortion conversation. And here's the thing, I wouldn't abort it. I wouldn't. It wouldn't happen. Because that's my fault. I'm the one who that's my fault and her fault.
Family advice provided to you by the 2 youngest people in this entire group.
It's just as much her fault as it is my fault.
Mm-hmm.
Are we sure Wade's not younger?
No, I think Wade's like 27.
Yeah, I think Wade's like
Is he really?
I
Yeah.
think so. I don't actually know,
Oh.
but I mean, I think he is.
technically Ronnie's.
Well,
Yeah, technically.
yeah, okay.
You
Ronnie
get what
is
I'm saying?
younger.
Like, don't fucking have a fucking child. Don't be stupid. That's
mean-
why, honestly, they don't fucking pass out condoms anymore at fucking in health class. They should.
Holy shit! Where did he come from?
Yo, it's like you say his name,
Dude,
please.
that's fucking hilarious.
But they don't pass out condoms anymore in high schools. They fucking should. They should. But they're like, oh no, we don't want to think about kids having sex. Motherfucker, you know that's happening. You know that's happening. So just
Yeah,
fucking
but if you give out condoms, you're just like encouraging that shit, though.
you're not
like-
encouraging shit because they're gonna do it anyway.
I
You
don't know. I agree with that, Roman.
Dude,
I think you.
you're not.
There's gotta
encouraging
be
shit.
there's gotta be a line somewhere.
I agree
and-
with you, but there used to be a fucking health class Like-
Yeah, I know.
when
know.
I was in fucking 6th grade.
See, that's no 6th grade is way too young.
They told you about it.
You don't. Yeah, you don't need to be getting condoms in 6th grade.
I knew 14-year-olds in my school that were pregnant by 15. Ask
That's
her-
the whole reason the TLC channel exists.
So what I'm telling you is it's not illegal. You can go into 7-Eleven at 14 years old and buy a condom. That's the age.
You can.
That's the age. When you're 14,
Really?
you start buying condoms legally. Yes.
That fucking law changed because I could have sworn that like it had to be like 16.
Nope.
I could have
No,
sworn.
16 is the age of consent, but you can buy condoms at 14.
No.
Yeah, that math works.
18 should be the age of consent, not 16.
16,
That's true.
17, several states.
Yeah, it's 16, 17 in quite a few.
In fact, I don't think it's 18
I know,
anymore.
but like
No, it's not 18
16
anywhere.
and 17 are still kids. Even 18 is still, a
See,
kid. Like
No,
it's
here's the reasoning for that is because if you're 16 and you're dating someone who's 17 and they turn 18, that can't be statutory.
yeah,
rape.
but then that gives predators a way out though, because then like
Not necessarily, dude. Like one of my best friends was 3 years older than his fucking girlfriend, who he knew her forever, like life-wise. It was our friend's sister. So like the two of them clearly had a fucking thing, and our friend was like, "Fuck it, yeah, date my sister. I don't give a shit." And then they fucking obviously dated for like 5 years, but like he was fucking 18 and she was 16, and then he turned 19. Like, who cares? Like, it was fine. No one gave a fuck. The parents didn't give a fuck. No one
This
else
is a
gave a
weird
fuck
conversation.
because we all fucking knew. Yes, but that's the thing. Like, no one knew anything weird. There was nothing weird going on there. There's nothing strange about it. But like, if you have a fucking freshman in high school, like, I would never fucking do it because I think freshmen are retarded. But like, if you're a senior,
It's also called a felony if you do it now.
well, now, yeah, but
That's
I'm talking
true.
about in high school. Like, if you're a fucking 17-year-old who's dating a 15 or 14-year-old, that's fucking a little bit out of sorts, but it's not illegal.
bro.
It's
we
called
had
Michigan, by the
seniors-
way.
So, like, it's like you gotta have the fucking contraceptives. Don't be a whore, guys and girls, because there's fucking guys out there that are doing it. Like, dude,
Theo,
stop being a fucking whore.
that's
That's the
Roland's
fucking,
solution to everything. Don't be a
That's-
whore.
that would solve that would solve
It
the
works
problem.
very well. Look, there are three rules to succeeding in the United States. Graduate high school. Don't have kids before you're married. And I actually forget what the third one is.
Don't be a whore.
It actually could be don't be a whore, but I feel like that falls in with don't have kids before you're married.
I agree.
Trump's sitting at
You're a
291. Going to be 292 when he gets his main vote. And then Nevada, Arizona, and Alaska are still moving red. So that's
Caleb, I wanted to ask you about something.
uh-huh.
All right, so I have been given some information, and I was wondering if you would be able to comment on.
Because
Okay.
everyone is asking, we're going to tell you. Yes, I have sex with my husband.
Can you explain that for me? What is the context behind that?
Just so that you're aware, I am drafting the libel lawsuit at this moment, and you will be presented with it. All right, enjoy contacting your attorneys.
That's
Go on ahead.
That's an old school fucking Crimson one. Crimson has that one on his channel.
He sent it to me. No, but I just need to know the context behind that, though. What
Well,
were you talking about?
Ask your friend to pull up the full clip, and you'll see that I was reading an article.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that was from an article.
Oh, okay.
I think I was watching that live.
Oh, well. I'm just curious. Because, like,
I know
was
you're
thinking,
curious.
screw off. Okay?
Fucking bi-curious.
Hey, Ronnie, you can't say that in the YouTube chat, bro. You can't say that in the YouTube chat. I'm not pulling that shit up. You cannot say that in the YouTube chat.
He can definitely say it.
You definitely say
Okay,
it.
well,
This is America.
We're just supposed to delete it, but we're not going to.
well, I can't because no wait. Ronnie is not a mod. Ah. Good point. Good point.
So,
Roll,
one of the
hold on.
things that I'm glad about is that free speech is fucking protected again. Not on YouTube or any other fucking platform other than maybe Rumble, but it's just we were going down a path, dude.
I'm glad that I have the freedom to still be sped. You know what? I'm happy. I can still be sped.
You can still be spayed?
Sped. If he was a female dog, then yes.
Well, that's why I was curious. What the hell are you talking about?
Special needs. I can still be retarded.
Yes, have you never heard
Really?
that? Education.
No, I didn't ride the short bus.
Fuck off, Caleb. I didn't ride it either, okay?
Fucking window lickers on the dribble bus.
When I was homeless, they and I didn't have like an official place to live. I had to go to school on the short bus, but that was not because of my mental faculties. That was just due to the fact that I
Hey man, in this school district in elementary.
Have you ever seen? Hang on, Rollo. Have you ever seen Pursuit of Happiness?
No, I should probably watch it.
Rollo, have you seen it?
I have.
You remember that scene where they're in the subway bathroom and they're going to spend the night there, and he's basically trying to convince his son that it's like a dinosaur cave?
Yeah.
So I think that scene goes to prove, as the story that Roman just told us, parents lie to their kids.
Absolutely.
Now what though?
Well, in your case, that's why you had to ride the special bus.
Oh, screw you.
That was beautiful, I think.
That was good. That was a good setup.
Thank you very much.
That was a good setup. You ever seen the Pursuit?
I mean, like, I didn't wear the helmet or nothing of that nature, so you know.
I have a
didn't get
video
that
that
far.
says otherwise.
No, Roman, that was for Justin.
God.
There was a kid who fucking wore a helmet like up until like
I remember him.
Like fucking 8th grade. He didn't wear a helmet for any other reason other than the fact that he had anger issues and he would smack his head on shit.
Damn.
If you ask me, he was a retard.
Yo, bro. Yo.
He was a dickhead. Fuck him.
It wasn't
That's
his
mean.
fault that he was a fucking dickhead, okay?
I don't know, dude. I know quite a few autistic people that aren't assholes. Most of them aren't.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, Roman's not an asshole.
I try not to be. I try to be nice to everybody.
Exactly.
Roman, I just called you
Sometimes it's
autistic.
hard.
Yeah, but Roman will also admit that he is technically.
I mean, the more
Well,
they
it's not
expand
technically.
the more they expand the DS5, I think they're on DSM 7 now. The more they expand that, the more everyone becomes autistic.
Oh yeah, like I'm
Like
probably
autism literally used to be like what you think of when you think of the word autistic, and
Yeah,
now it's you got people that are just really good at math that are technically autistic based off the DSM-9.
exactly. If you're really good at art, you're also very autistic. If you can read music really
don't
well,
you have to be
really
medically diagnosed though?
Yeah,
in order
but
for that to be a
so
thing?
that's why they did it. So they
Oh, okay.
expanded in the DSM-4 labeled transgenderism as a mental disease. It labeled autism as a mental disease. Labeled autism in a very specific manner.
Autism is mental.
Yeah, absolutely. The
Transgender is a
DSM-5
fucking mental
changed a lot of shit, and it created what we call the spectrum.
So my stuttering is mental. I could fix it if I wanted to.
I mean, probably. So I mean, that's why speech therapists exist, dude.
I could.
They tried. I used to not be able to speak
So
at all.
to a point, they have fixed it.
I'll tell you though, like.
Also, I've heard a lot worse stutterers. So
if you talked to Roman in 6th grade, it was completely different.
Did you talk to Roman in 6th grade?
Yeah, I did. Actually.
I always just kind of assumed this was a friendship that was born out of like loneliness at the high school table.
No, it was born out of the fact that in 7th and 8th grade, everybody fucking made fun of him, and my friend group didn't.
So
okay,
the friendship was born from that.
So it was my friend group and the gang that didn't make fun of fucking Roman. It was the gang of fucking like
the gang.
Yeah,
from the suburbs, the fucking gang.
Yeah, the gang. Like all the fucking black kids who thought they were ghetto as shit. They didn't make fun of Roman, and the football team.
Yeah,
half of them were like, "Don't make."
You remember why, right?
And then we didn't make fun of Roman because we were just a group of everybody. We were like a mixture of the gang, the football players, and the fucking nerds, and then the stoners. We're all part of the same group of friends. So none of us made fun of Roman, and then
you remember why, right? I told y'all why he got along with the gangsters in his high school.
I'm talking middle school.
Yeah, in middle school. I told y'all.
He was popular in high school. I'm not even fucking lying.
He's got a connection to that to this group of people.
Stop, Caleb. Shut up. Caleb.
Y'all remember the joke, so it works.
I do. Yeah.
I just reminded y'all of the joke.
So
no, real quick, I do have to say, I do think it's fucking hilarious that one of the jokes I made was look at the people behind him. And he's got a fucking Muhammad Ali t-shirt on right now.
Yes, sir. One of my heroes. I actually should get a poster of him. Actually, hold on. Before I leave stream.
Oh my god, he's gonna take his shirt off and put it on the wall.
Did you see fucking Boogie's reaction?
I have this bad boy right here.
He just pulls out a black dildo.
This is the only good thing
that
my father gave me.
He's gonna have a wow.
This shit goes hard.
That's actually fucking cool.
Yup. This shit goes hard.
I used to be a white guy, but he shoved it up his ass too many times.
All right, bro.
I'm gone. I'm sorry.
That's wild.
This is actually why Rolo doesn't hang out with us anymore. It's not because we bullied him. It's because we bullied Roman, and Rolo loves Roman.
No, it's because of work. Dude, if I'm...
No one works that much.
See, I can't even say 9 to 8 because you probably do work 9 to 8 sometimes.
I did all last week. I worked 6 to 6 all last week.
Yeah, I've been doing fucking 11-hour shifts, so I'm like, I just get.
Well, dude, that cocaine habit is hard to pay for.
I fucking wish.
Roland, you don't wish that.
That would be that.
Rolo, I think it's time to do a little bit of a trim. It's getting a little out of control.
So I have a wedding on Saturday, so I'm actually getting my hair cut right after.
You're getting married? You didn't tell me that.
That's two now. That's two
What's
now.
his
Roman.
name?
My aunt and uncle are like actually getting married because my uncle's 10 years older than my aunt, and he's like,
And she just turned 18.
no, she's like 50. So he's
There you go, Roman. See, they're not all at you.
yeah. So he's like 50, or she's 50, and he's like 60 something. So he was like, "Yo, God forbid anything happens to me." They've been together since I was 10. So
I mean, to be fair, it's called a will. All you gotta do is write out your damn will.
yeah, but he wants her to get the house and everything.
Write out your will.
If something were to happen,
Quick claim deed for
You don't need to be
joint
legally
custody
married
by survivorship.
for that though, right?
Things
Like,
so much easier. So they can buy stuff together. They can.
nah,
do
bro. Marriage? No.
Dude, they've been
Nope.
together for 14 years, so it's already easy.
A chick can get a life insurance policy.
You talking shit on my aunt? Fuck
No. Your aunt follows me on Instagram. She's cool.
Not Julie.
That's weird.
Oh. You're talking about your like non-blood aunt?
No, I'm talking about Hannon's mom.
Ah, okay. Oh, nice.
My dad's sister.
Oh, okay. No,
He
but
knows
I'm
my
just saying, like, we had this conversation a few weeks back, bro. Marriage is just not it. Like, cause like the commitment part just doesn't.
I
it's
need
just
to
not
hear
it.
this because then I can explain to you why you're wrong about everything.
I was gonna say
What was
marriage is definitely it.
Pilgrim,
what was
shut the
the-
fuck up, okay?
What was the life insurance that you were gonna say?
What?
You were saying something about life insurance.
Yeah, like if a woman gets a life insurance policy out on me, I'm gonna end up dead, bro. Like,
Oh, why did you sign it?
you have to sign it.
Yeah.
What? What?
I thought that they can do it without your fucking knowledge.
No.
I thought that that's a thing. Oh. Okay, then. That's not that bad. All right, cool. Listen, Ronnie, stop laughing. You didn't know that shit either, okay?
Fine, this is your future
Roman.
president you're talking to.
Roman, why are you having opinions about stuff that you don't know the answer to?
I thought life insurance was that someone could take it out without you knowing.
You
Okay.
also
Why-
didn't
so
know
why
that
didn't you
fish
look
were
it up?
animals.
Roland,
You also didn't
Roland-
know that fish were animals.
Roland-
Oh my god, I forgot
Roland-
about that. Oh my god.
Roland.
And
Do I have
everyone
to fucking
watching,
play it?
everyone
You
watching
said this,
his
okay?
vote.
Basically, if you don't have a penis, don't hit on me.
Nothing
Every-
that I've said.
Robert,
That's deflection.
hold on. Hang on.
That's deflection.
And everybody, just so you remember, Roman didn't know that fish were animals, and his vote counts just as much as yours.
Everyone's vote should fucking count. Okay?
Yeah.
They don't make us take intelligence tests in order for us to have to vote.
Maybe they should.
You just have to be the age of 18. All right? That's
Not
it.
failing.
And you have to be a citizen, and then
Okay, go
you
to
can
the
vote.
RoloRome cast episode 100 at 2 hours and 45 minutes. Just watch from
Is that it?
That's it. That's the start of it.
There's also just a clip of it up on my, clips channel. If you all want to go over there, RGNG 2.0. Just you can see the whole clip without having to do the timestamp thing. But yeah.
All right, do that.
All right, y'all.
Oh, by the way,
Roland,
shout out to
Caleb,
Sean. Real quick, shout out to Sean because my manager fucking watched that and he texted. He watched episode 100 because he was like, "Give me on Sunday." He was like, "Yo, give me an episode of your podcast to watch." I was like, "I don't know, fucking 100 was pretty good." And then he texted me on Monday morning, and he goes, "If an elephant is a land animal, what is a shark? I'm fucking dying right now," and just sent me laughing emojis. So my manager saw it. He likes it. He thought that was a good episode.
You want to know what's even?
Well, I'm glad your manager could have fun.
You want to know what's even cooler?
You would like Sean. Sean's a good guy.
So Trump's got 4 years. He likely appoints 2 more Supreme Court justices.
Oh,
That's
wonderful.
Three
Awesome.
more, I thought. There's 3 that are up.
No one's up.
Well, no, like 3 of them are like really old. So.
There's just like 2 or 3 that, yeah, he might be able to appoint another 2 or 3 justices. That would be incredible.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be 3, but
I think,
dude, honestly, you should. I've told you should just come stop by one day, but
where is it at?
Where I work?
I don't need the exact, like, just basic landmark, and I'll find it. You know, you don't.
Are you
want to
talking about like name of road, like if it's
Yeah,
shared a name with like a famous
chat.
hospital?
I'm gonna put that in the private chat.
Okay.
It's right across from the sex store.
Imagine. Oh.
I used to live there.
Yeah, I'm not putting.
Pilgrim, you want it? Pilgrim, you want the address?
Don't do it.
All right. On that note,
hang on.
I'm getting out of here.
I'll tell you the address. It's 1600 Penn. Oh wait, no, that's Donald Trump's new address.
I'm getting out of here.
That's Donald Trump's old address.
Damn right.
Y'all, see you next.
Are you
week.
out of here already?
Dog, I have to be in work in like 25 minutes. Yes, I am out of here.
Yeah, dude, those old biddies aren't gonna figure themselves.
All right, you don't have to end the stream. Just go. Let me fucking.
I'm not.
I'll react to the fucking Skeleton Crew trailer real quick.
Oh yeah,
All right.
I hate to tell you, but I'm gonna have to bail too.
I'm doing it.
Yeah, have fun, man.
Yeah, I will.
Everyone, keep watching. Don't forget to like.
Exactly.
See you, man. Love you.
See you later, brother. Love you too. God bless America. God, he's gonna hate that I said that. This is mine now. This is my stream. Yeah, no, we're gonna do this fucking bullshit because I know I'm gonna have to watch this. It's gonna suck. It's gonna suck. You know, I could take full control and I could go through another Rings of Power episode, but I'm not gonna do that to you guys right now. I'm not. So instead, what we're gonna do here is just go through the Skeleton Crew official trailer, and I'm just gonna completely fucking destroy it. Nothing against the child actors, because I feel bad for them because they're in Hollywood. But this is bad, guys. This show is the Goonies. It's literally the Goonies. They use real life. Oh, Pilgrim. Hold on. Let me cancel this share real quick. Still haven't watched the last Rings of Power episode. It's okay. We'll have you on for it because Roman doesn't know this yet. But we're going to do the last 3 episodes together quite soon. We're going to go over them because I'm not done. We took a break. Okay. A break was needed because Rings of Power was really getting to him and he didn't even have to watch it. He didn't even have to watch it. I had to watch it. Okay. I had to watch it multiple times in order to get all my fucking notes. So, yeah, we're going through it. I did not do that for no reason. So Rings of Power is still up on the table. It's still going to happen. And we're still going to go through that shit. Don't you guys think just because it's not September or the first week of October anymore that Rings of Power is done. No, we're still going to get some juice out of that. So Rings of Power will be back, and I'm going to go through all those freaking episodes before I get the Skeleton Crew, because I'm gonna have to get Disney Plus again because I canceled my Disney Plus. I'll bring it back just for Skeleton Crew. My top comment, well, not top comment, but my comment on Rings of Power was, or not Rings of Power, Skeleton Crew was, oh, this is nice, but where's the Andor Season 2 trailer? Because they showed the Andor Season 2 trailer already. So can you just, give us a fucking trailer that I can actually review? Because that's the only Star Wars project anybody's really excited for. So we'll get there. But yeah, Skeleton Crew, I'll do quick reviews for it because it's probably not going to have much in it. Except for, like, watch, out of nowhere, they'll be like, they ended up on the home species planet of Yoda. I wouldn't be surprised if we just ended up there. Like, they're going to end up in the middle of all fuck. They're going to be the ones to find Ahsoka. Literally. And it looks good. If you go back a couple streams ago, I think it was in the 80s or 90s of our streams, it's we have an episode where we go over all the screen caps from the Andor trailer. It looks really good. Just like the first season did. The first season physically looked phenomenal. All practical effects, practical sets. It's the only one that doesn't use the volume. So it looks really damn good. The only reason I'm going to watch this show is to see what they do with Jude Law's character. I could give a fuck about the kids. They're not, again, like, even when I'm watching Stranger Things, they're not the most interesting thing. But this show is basically going to be the Goonies in space, and I got to tell you, like, again, like, screen-wise, it doesn't look bad, but it's just pirates and kids and an old guy leading them through, and that's the Goonies. So they even have a one-eyed Willy type fucking droid. So let's go through this real quick.
What are you in for? What are you in for? I found something buried in the woods.
So yeah. You're in school. It's like they're in the principal's office, and I bet you the dad's a teacher. Dad's probably the teacher for this town. And that chick's the kid that doesn't want to, she's the badass, right? You can't have the boy be the badass. He's the one who accidentally falls and finds this old Jedi ship. Which, again, they mentioned Republic credits and stuff in this trailer. They'd be using Republic credits and Imperial credits are changed slightly in the lore, but it's like changing the look. They're still worth. They're not worth anymore. They weren't worth anymore. Old Republic credits were worth more. But Republic credits to Empire credits, that's like a 40, 50-year gap at maximum by this time, because this takes place during The Mandalorian Season 3. So it's really not that much of a difference at all. And Disney Star Wars seems to really have this thing about glasses. You see how he's got glasses on? It's like, all right, no one ever has glasses. They have goggles, maybe. But glasses you don't need because cybernetics are so fucking easy to get. Why don't you just get better eyes?
Dad.
This is unacceptable. Do you understand?
Yeah, so Spider-Man and The Mandalorian.
What do you think it is? Don't touch anything. What did you do?
There's your new Baby Yoda, everybody. because I've already seen people on the internet saying that this thing is so freaking cute. It's just it's just a baby of what's his name from Jabba's sail barge, who also died in Boba Fett, Book of Boba Fett. Oh no, but he wasn't there that night, so don't worry, he didn't die. Little blue elephant man. By the way, in the EU, they only had like 2 legs and 2 arms with 3 fingers. Bet you that's changed. They were a very weird race of little elephant people. Very weird race.
We're lost.
You got a fucking child Lobot, which again, that's just so weird because they even explained this in Rebels that anybody with the Lobot fucking John going on, you're basically a cyborg. You're just controlled. That thing controls your brain. That controls your mind. So unless those are actual goggles that they have her wearing all the time, that's interfacing with her brain and her nervous system and any functions that she has.
Really lost.
Stay
Pirate Hub.
together. We just need some directions home.
Again, more Star Wars aliens that we've never seen before. Because you can't have any, like, anything we remember.
Come on, kid. Pay up. Whoa. Where'd you two find an Old Republic credit?
Old Republic credit. So that means it's probably going to be High Republic. They're not really going to be Old Republic credits. But I don't even think Disney's actually going to be calling them Old Republic credits. I think that was just a term there. The way he said, oh, where'd you find an Old Republic credit? I think that literally they're referring to the Republic in the way that we know them from the prequels. Because it's now been about 50 years since then. Maybe a little less, maybe like 45. But I don't quite think it's actually Old Republic thousands of years ago credits. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. I think that that's just a slick way of saying, oh, look at those Old Republic credits. As in, like, oh, yeah, when it was the Republic, not the New Republic.
Over here, quick. I'll get you home. We'll make a partnership. But we have to move fast.
So, Jude Law is Jajanaro Wood or some shit like that is the character's name. Stupid. Jude Law should be the main character of a show like this. When they said that they were going to do Skeleton Crew and it was going to be Jude Law and a ton of kids, like Jude Law should be their teacher or something. Shouldn't be some group of kids that randomly finds Jude Law. Like, they should be on like a fucking class trip or some shit, and shit goes down. And then Jude Law's got to protect the children. There's a lot of anime stories like that that work out well. He should be the All Might for Class A from My Hero Academia, but for this, he should be the teacher who's actually a Force user, probably, because they all have to actually be Force users. But he should be the teacher who's actually a badass that has to protect these kids while they're stuck in space.
I need you to take the controls.
Okay.
Neil?
Neil?
And I hate this. Real world music being in Star Wars. This is Guardians of the Galaxy level trailer for a Star Wars show. Not that I have anything against Guardians of the Galaxy, because all 3 movies are pretty solid. But this is a Guardians of the Galaxy trailer. This is a Marvel fucking trailer.
A crew.
You got fucking space pirates, of course, because this is This is just the Goonies in space. Look, you even have a fucking one-eyed dude. It's fucking one-eyed Willie.
Of murderous pirates is coming.
One-eyed Willie the droid too.
Something's wrong. They're not going to just turn up. We need to find them.
We're not alone down here.
Oh, be warned of booby traps.
You warned of booby traps, and he speaks like a pirate. Dude, I tell you, this is literally just straight up the Goonies.
Pirates and mountains where none dare to go.
If you hear this, don't give up. No matter.
There's even a fucking golden treasure in a cave at the end. So this looks like this is like the room from Pirates of the Caribbean 1 and The Mummy, like combined. And I bet you there's going to be somebody that sits on that little throne over there who's the key to everything. It's probably Jude Law is probably the actual pirate. Somehow. He's related to the guy.
What?
Can't fucking wait for that, right? Right, guys? Who's hype? Yeah. The bad music started with Ahsoka with that K-pop song, then the Acolyte pop song, and now this. What the fuck? Abso-fucking-lutely. Absolutely, Pilgrim. This is just... You get into... Like, that was a Marvel trailer. That was a Marvel trailer. And I know I split it up there a lot, but if you watch that trailer on your own, just boom, whole thing, it's a Marvel trailer. It's not fun. It's just not Star Wars. It's not Star Wars. So that's honestly, that's all I got to say about that. I will have to probably watch it. I will have to probably review it. It might be fun. But I'm not going to judge it before I see it. I'll just tell you, though, it didn't have the same vibes as the Andor trailer, which was good. Or the Andor trailers in general. The only trailer that... I remember the hype, man. Like... Yeah. Right here. It looks fun, but it doesn't look like a Star Wars property. Or a Star Wars trailer. Yeah, and with a Star Wars trailer or Star Wars title, you still won't watch it. I don't blame you. It is what it is. It's obviously more geared towards a younger audience. But who knows? They'll tell you that Star Wars is made for kids, but then they have the Acolyte with like softcore porn going on throughout the whole thing. So, who really knows? It is Disney. It looks like it might be a fun ride, but it's not something I'm interested in. I'm going to probably check out the first episode or two. Still not that interested. Same goes for anything else they have coming out. Cobra Kai this month is going to be great. Stranger Things next year. Arcane. It's another one. I'm really fucking enjoying Bleach right now. Finally seeing all of Bleach, like the thing I waited 10 years for them to start this arc. And they did in 2020. Like, Bleach has been nothing more than spectacular. The anime scene right now is really good. I'm waiting for the Chainsaw Man movie that's supposed to come out. Don Da Don is killing it. That's a great fucking show right now. They have it in both sub and dub on Netflix every week. Those are the shows I'm watching. Honestly, and fucking I had a lot of fun with Vox Machina Season 3. I thought that was a great season. and I'm ready for season 4. So there is good stuff out there. Unfortunately, a lot of it's animated if you're not into animated things. But if you're not, like, I know a lot of people are still enjoying Tulsa King. The Penguin's killing it. So there's stuff out there. There's just not a lot in our space. But the anime of this season have been pretty good. My Hero Academia just had an amazing 7th season. And 8th season is going to be the last one. But, yeah. I'm assuming you're talking about Pilgrim. I'm assuming you're talking about Penguin and Tulsa King. And not Bleach and Dandadan. But both of those are really fucking good. Dandadan's been really fun. Especially as somebody who knows about the manga. I haven't read it because I'm going to wait till season 1's over to like pick up from there. Yeah, they're trying to rip through One Piece. I see you. I see you, Daimyo. I can't, dude. I have so many other anime I'm more interested in. I live vicariously through my friends when it comes to One Piece because they're all One Piece guys. So when they get hype, I get hype for them. I'm just really enjoying that. But then again, the same thing with Bleach. Like they're living vicariously through me. I'm like, yo, this shit is happening. Yeah, you're on like 280. Oh my god, brother, you got a long way to go. Holy shit. Yeah, that's trying to rip through One Piece. You're walking through it, dude. If you're on 280, you got to start watching like 5 episodes at a time when you're watching it. Yeah, the Chainsaw Man movie, though, that's going to blow minds. Bleach is breaking the fucking anime internet because of what's going on with people that haven't read the manga. They're loving it. Absolutely loving it. You got one of the best villains of all time. In my opinion, one of the best fucking anime villains of all time. Returning. But the enemy of my enemy is my friend. So that's something that's fucking great. So good. If you haven't read the 1,000-Year Blood War, you could just read, if you know anything about Bleach, you could just read 1,000-Year Blood War. And then go from there and watch the anime. But I highly recommend you read all of it. Same thing with Chainsaw Man. If you're at all interested in Chainsaw Man, just read it. Watch the first season, pick up after the first season, and read the whole thing. I just did a whole entire stream with Muffler Tape and Crimson Law over on his channel talking about Chainsaw Man last Tuesday, and we had so much fucking fun, man. So much fun. It's a great anime, great story, tons of fun. Highly, highly, highly recommend Chainsaw Man for everybody out there. Everybody. It's like I know chicks that are just as into it as dudes. So just fucking everybody read it. It's spectacular. And there's a lot of ways to read it. I mean, you can read it right now on Manga Plus. Like right here, what do I got? I got it yeah, Manga Plus Shueisha. Like you can read it for free. So here, for instance, I'll share screen real quick. I mean, it's not gonna fucking let me apparently. But yeah, mangaplusshueisha.com. You can read it. Chainsaw Man is fucking spectacular. It is one of the best new mangas I have ever fucking read. It's one of those things where you can't just set it down. Oh, he had to go to work, by the way, Damio. I see that. But yeah, I was like, I couldn't put Chainsaw Man down, man. I went up to chapter 99 like so fast. I think after the first season of Chainsaw Man, I think you're at like chapter 28 to 30 something. I think it's around there. And then after that, you're going. The first arc, well, not arc, but the first part of Chainsaw Man. It ends at chapter 99. And now I think we're up to 180, 183 maybe. But it's so fucking good. It's so fucking good. It's honestly one of the craziest, most complex stories. It's simple on paper, but it's so freaking good. You don't think a story about a guy who's can turn into a fucking half a chainsaw, like his arms turn into fucking chainsaw blades, and he gets a fucking chainsaw coming out of his forehead, and he's wearing this dope ass mask. You're like, all right, it's gonna be a hack and slash. Excuse me, like crazy One Punch Man type anime. No, the story is spectacular. It doesn't have the right with that premise to be so fucking good. But it is. I could gush about Chainsaw Man all day though. Same with Bleach. So I'm kind of at the end of it. I don't have much more to talk about for this week other than God bless America. We all did our fucking part. So with that, I will leave you guys, and I will see you hopefully Saturday night. No, Saturday night I got the wedding, so I will see you guys next week on the regular scheduled podcast on Wednesday, and then that following Saturday on Crimson Law's other stream, animated. So have a good rest of your day, guys. Have a good rest of your week. Thanks for hanging out with us all day, and God bless America. Peace.